Are you like me and you buy gear only to regret the purchase later because whatever it is just sits on the shelf, or it doesn't work how you thought it would, or it's not as good as you thought it was going to be? Yeah, that happens to me a lot. But in this week's video, I'm going to share a piece of gear with you that I regret not buying sooner. My name is Cree, and on this channel, I talk about tech with context. Now, today we're talking about audio. You're actually looking at the piece of gear right now that I wish I had purchased sooner. And the reason why I'm talking about audio today is because oftentimes I get asked, what camera should I buy? What piece of gear should I buy? And in my opinion, audio should be your first investment, your first big purchase. Phones are so good now, it's really the last thing, in my opinion, you should be upgrading. Lighting is also more important, I think, than a big camera purchase. You can get by with what you have, but really, the first thing you should be looking at is your audio. Now, I just finished up a live stream where I went over these different microphones in grave detail. I'll place a link to that video down below, so if you want to watch that stream, you can. I think it's a little over half an hour. But for today, I'm going to run you through the microphones that I've been using for the past couple of years for my video production. Okay, so first of all, you're hearing me on the Shure SM7b, which is right here. I am in an untreated room. I do have some sound paneling on one wall in this room. I have rugs on the floor. I have furniture in here, but it's a hardwood floor type of a situation. I also have a ceiling fan. I live in Las Vegas. Air conditioning happens all summer. It does get cold here, so heat also happens. But, the point is that this is not a sound-treated room. I hardly ever record in a sound-treated room. When I'm going out to work with clients, I'm never in a sound-treated environment. So the microphones that we'll go over today are ones that I chose because I thought that they would perform best in that type of an environment. Additionally, there's all this AI post-production workflows that you can implement now. One of them being voice isolation. I know I use Final Cut Pro. You can turn voice isolation on. You can even adjust it based on the environment that you're working in. But really what you want to try to do is eliminate as much of that as possible in the recording so that by the time you get to the edit, you don't have to spend too much time editing and fixing and doing all those types of things. So this is what the Shure SM7b sounds like in this room. It does a great job at, not picking up background noise, but mainly it's because the microphone's right by my mouth. So it's just picking up what's happening here. And then the further away I put the microphone, it's more susceptible to background noise. You can probably start to hear a little bit of an echo, but this is the microphone I have been turning to the most and depending on the most if I'm in a loud environment. But I also don't always want a microphone right in my face, which leads me to the next microphone option that I typically run with. And in case you're wondering, I'm just using the Rodecaster Pro 2. I have all these microphones running into this device right now. And I'm recording this, and that's what's happening down here. So right now you're listening to the Rode Wireless Go 2. I purchased these microphones because they're so small, they're handy. They do a pretty good job at rejecting any environmental noise, but not all of it. But you know what? In a lot of situations, I don't want to completely reject background noise. Especially at events or parties, you want to kind of get the feel of what's going on around you, but you also want to be able to pick up the audio of whoever it is that you're recording. So with the Rode Wireless Go 2, I can connect this wirelessly directly to the Rodecaster Pro 2. So I don't even need the receiver here. That's what's really great about this setup. And I'm connected. And this is what the Rode Wireless Go 2 sounds like. And these microphones, the Shure SM7b, which you see right here, or the Rode Wireless Go 2, I can place these microphones very close to a person's mouth. I can use a lavalier mic for this one. I have it just clipped to undershirt my bra underneath my shirt, so it also helps to keep the wind noise away. But these are pretty close to my mouth. if I use a lavalier mic, I could even pin that closer up on my shirt. But the next two microphones we're going to look at are shotgun type microphones that are cardioid microphones. So let's take a look at the next one. All right, right now you are listening to the Oktava MKH. So these microphones are cool because if you look here, they come in sets. I bought mine in sets. You can buy them individually, but I bought this set because what they do is during the manufacturing process, they'll configure these to be exactly the same. So regardless of what microphone you're using, they sound the same. So these come with different capsules. These have cardioid, omnidirectional, and hypercardioid options. I am using the hypercardioid option. So all you do is you just change out the capsule depending on whatever it is that you're recording. I use this microphone for interviews, individual and multi-person interviews. I'll also use them as a shotgun mic if I'm at an event. I think it does give a nice quality of a sound. But to me, I have a soft voice, I have a higher pitched voice, and this is kind of a higher sounding microphone. It does really well. But the microphone that I've been holding out on purchasing is the next one you're going to hear. But I bought this one because it's coming in at $930. By the way, the Rode Wireless Go 2 is currently at $287, and that's with two microphones and one transmitter. And the Shure SM7b is a $400 microphone. But you can buy a set of these right now for $930. I think I shopped around a little bit. I found them to be a little less expensive than that. But I think that's why I put off purchasing the microphone we'll go over in a minute, because I could get more for the money. But I'll tell you what, once I purchased this microphone, the next one, I really do wish I had purchased it sooner. So let's go ahead and switch over to that now. Here it is, the Sennheiser MKH 50. This is the microphone that I feel like I splurged on. I've been putting it off and putting it off. It's a $1,200 microphone. That's the cost of a camera body. The Sony a6700, the brand new one, is about $1,200. I think it might be $1,300. But I put it off because of the price. I also looked at the MKH 416, I think it is. That's more of a shotgun mic. It's for outdoor use, is kind of what my research showed. I'm sure you could use it in a studio environment. I know a lot of people do. But this one in particular is made for studio. And I love how it makes my higher pitched, softer voice feel and sound fuller. I'm really enjoying using this microphone. And as you can see, I just kind of worked up over the years. So I started with a wireless microphone, and then I actually purchased the Oktavas. My next purchase was the Shure SM7b, and finally I've landed on the Sennheiser MKH 50. This is a new microphone for me. If you've seen any of my previous videos, you've probably heard this microphone. It really helps to streamline my workflow because I feel like I can optimize this microphone in camera. It also does a pretty good job at deflecting any sort of environmental noise, and I don't know, I like it. Do you like it? What do you think of this microphone? You're seeing it right here. So all I do is I just boom it right above the frame. Today I have it showing in the frame so that you can see what it looks like. But this is the microphone that I'll be using from here on out. So let me know what you think. And if you enjoyed any of the other microphones, and we can run back through those now. This is the Sennheiser. Let's go back over to the Oktava. This is the Oktava, so you can hear the difference. Then let's head on over and hear the Rode Wireless Go 2. This is the Rode Wireless Go 2 that you're listening to now. And finally, let's switch over to the Shure SM7b. All right, here is the Shure SM7b. I also love the sound of this microphone as well. But again, it's just a different look and application. So that's what I have for you today. Do you have any audio regrets? If you do, list them down below. I also want to know, which of the 4 microphones did you hear or enjoy hearing the most? Before you head out, hit the thumbs up, I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers. So if you can help me get over that finish line, that'd be amazing. And yeah, I'll put a video out soon about that adventure. The adventure I've been on in the last year is because of all of you who have been subscribing and tuning in, and I appreciate you. And yeah, I'll be back again next week for another video. So until then, take care, and I'll see you in the next video.